Finally, Harriet has come to pay a visit to Zane at Dotun's apartment. Zane stood up to welcome Harriet. He gave her a hug and a peck on her cheek, then welcomed her in and also told her that she's looking gorgeous, that her outfit is looking gorgeous. And she also responded by telling him that you're not looking bad as well. Then he offered her a seat and she sat down. While she was seated, he told her that he will be right back, that he wants to go to the kitchen and get the dinner ready. And when he said that, he zoomed off. While he zoomed off, Harriet was looking at everywhere, but the way she was looking, it was as if the place was disgusting to her, was not pleasant enough to what she was expecting. And she kept on looking. So guys, welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to another episode of What We Do for Money. Let's ride on. Like our channel, kindly do so by pressing the like button, and if you've not subscribed to our channel, help us to subscribe to our channel by pressing the subscribe button, and also follow us for more. Dotun and Zane are already in the kitchen preparing the dinner as promised, that Zane offered for a dinner date with Harriet, and is already preparing the food. As he's preparing the food, they were discussing, and Zane was telling Dotun that he needs to get a chef, and Dotun was like, he doesn't need it, that he already has someone that prepares food for him and bring it over for him but weekends, and so he does not need anybody again to do that. And Zayn was like, no, you need someone. While Zayn was talking, Dotun was smiling. I was like, guy, see what your babe posted on the social media. And when he said that, Zayn collected the phone from Dotun to view what he was talking about. And when he saw it, he was like, she's just fooling herself. And Dotun asked him that, is it the one that got her all the gifts and everything? And he was like, no, she's just deceiving herself. That she's deceiving herself. And Dotun was like, all this social media stuff is a hell of a thing. And all of a sudden, Zayn felt weak and he was perturbed. So when he felt like that, and he just told Dotun that, okay, please kindly bring the plates, let's dish this food. And that was what they did. Jessie is in her sitting room, checking her social media handle and also looking through all the messages that she has received. And all of a sudden, she jumped up, and because she saw a message that looked strange to her. And the message, when she read the message was that, we know what is going on between you and Zane, and we know that Zane is out of the house, is not in the house anymore. We know that both of you are separated, and Zane has been out of the house for the past 1 week now, and you are just putting up lies on social media for people. All that you have been doing is just lie, and you're lying to people that everything is rosy between you guys. And she was like, who would do this kind of thing? Who would send this kind of message? I better delete it before anybody sees it. And she was trying to delete, and the more she was deleting, more messages were coming in. And she was like, who would want to do this kind of thing? Who would want to ruin me? Who would want to spoil my joy? Why would the person send this kind of message to this my social media handle? What? Hey, this is serious. This is serious. And she was like, why? Then she kept on. Dotun is already seated with Harriet in the sitting room. They're both checking his tab for the new designs that Zane just created. And while they were checking, then Dotun walked into the sitting room and greeted them. While he walked into the sitting room and greeted them, he sat on the chair, and Zane used the opportunity to introduce Dotun and Harriet to one another. And Dotun greeted her, stood up to offer her a handshake, and when he went towards her and offered her the handshake, Harriet bluntly rejected the handshake. She rejected the handshake, and Dotun felt bad. He really, really felt bad. And all he could do to cover the embarrassment was that he told Zain that he will be going out, that he wants to go and check on his friend Chima, that he will soon be back. And Zain was like, okay, that contract, right? And he said yes. And while he was going, he looked back at Harriet and he shook his head and just left. And as he left, Zain noticed that Dotun was not happy, that Dotun felt bad, and Zain too really, really felt bad about that. And Zain now put a question across to Harriet that, why didn't you shake my friend? Don't you like my friend? And she was like, no, she does not just want to shake him, that she doesn't want to shake him. That's all. And he was like, why? Why? He offered a handshake to you and you bluntly rejected the handshake. Why would you do that? And she was like, no reason. She doesn't just want to shake him. That's all. And why? I'm asking why. And she was like, um, uh, let's say is then Zen asked, speak up, why? What are you trying to say? And she was like, well, he's not very neat. He's not really neat at all. That is why I didn't shake him. And he was like, are you saying that my friend is dirty? And she was like, no, I'm not saying your friend is dirty. But what I'm saying is he's not really neat. And because he's not neat, I decided that I don't want to shake him. I said I don't want to shake him. And he was like, really? But my friend is a good person and is a nice person. Why would you reject his offer to shake you? And she was like, well, if you say that, if you say it's okay, and no problem, please can we go back to what we are doing? And she just continued touching the tab. Here is Jesse. Jesse is wondering that who could be the person that sent this message to me? Why are they bent on ruining my life? Why do they want to? Why would they send such message to me? Who is the person? Who is the person sending this message? I need to get hold of this person. Why would this person send this kind of message to me, that they know my secret and my secret is out and all that? And while she was thinking about it, she tried checking her messages again and she saw more of the messages, so she deleted it. She tried deleting all the messages. While she was doing that, she heard a knock on the door, and while she told the person to come in, the person turned out to be a PA. And as her PA walked in, she was looking at her in shock and in surprise. And she asked her that, I thought I told you not to take today's off. I thought I told you that to take the day off. So why are you here? Why are you here? And the PA was like, no ma, I just remembered that we have a meeting with Mr. Benson today. We have an appointment with Mr. Benson, and that is why I had to come around to tell you, to notify you about it, because the meeting is scheduled for 7 p.m. this evening. And she was like, really? Okay. She now said yes. And she was like, okay, I would like to go and get dressed now. And while we are on our way to Mr. Benson's place, I would like us to branch somewhere first. And when she said that, the PA was like, where? And she was like, are you daft? It's none of your business. Then the PA apologized to her. And when she apologized to her, she just walked out on her and left the sitting room. Then the PA was looking downcasted. And when she was looking like that, then she looked at her and just she looked at her with a very mean eye. And I could guess what is on her mind, that you you've not seen anything yet. You've not seen anything yet. This is just the beginning between you and I. And they went to where they were meant to go, and now they've arrived at the place that they want to branch first. So while they were in the car, she ordered her PA that her PA should sit in the car, that she would be back soon, that she just want to quickly step out and just check on the person that she wants to see. And the PA offered that, okay, I can follow you too. And she was like, are you deaf? Stay in the car is what I said. I don't need you to follow me. Stay in the car and mind your business. Then she stepped out of the car while the PA apologized to her that she's sorry. And while she came down from the car, Zane's friend saw her, and Dotun was like, holy shit. And Dotun was like, shit, meaning, oh, there's going to be trouble now. Then he walked straight to her, and when he walked towards her, he greeted her, she greeted him also, and was like, okay, why are you here? She was like, she came to check on Zane, that she came to see Zane, that is Zane around? And he was like, no, he's not around. Then she was like, oh, really? He's not around. So what about his car? And he was like, oh, his car is faulty. His car is faulty. That's why. And Jesse Jessie walked towards the gate and opened the gate. And when she opened the gate, and Dotun was like, who says I am lying? I am not lying to you. He is not around. And Jessie told him that, please leave my front. Don't block me. While the PA was looking and checking what was going on outside the gate, then she walked in and just walked past him and said, and the two kept on saying that he's not around. Listen to me, he's not around. Don't go inside, he's not around. I'm telling you the truth, I'm talking to you, he's not around. And when he did that, she didn't listen to him. Zane and Harriet, his guests, were seated in the sitting room feasting on the dinner that was prepared by Zane. And Zane was asking her that, oh, how did you see my cooking? Is my cooking okay? So what will you rate my cooking? What mark will you score the cooking that I made for you? And I'm sure that you're going to give me a very good mark because I am a very good cook. And she was like, no, I will only rate you 8 out of 10. And Zain was like, really? Why would you do that? That is 10 mark. You're saying this one 8? I am giving myself 10 mark because I know that I tried and I cooked very well because I'm a good cook. And she was like, the only reason why she gave him this 8 is that she loves shrimps inside her rice, but there's no shrimp inside the rice. And that is the only reason why she awarded him the 8 mark. And they kept on eating. And Zain was like, really? But well, I will award myself 10 mark because I really, really prepared this food and it is good. It's tasty. Then while they were eating, they heard noise coming from the door. And when they heard the noise coming from the door, it was a noise of Dotun trying to stop Jesse from entering. And when Zain saw Jesse, he was shocked and was like, what is this babe doing here now? Then Jesse's PA came down from the car and entered into the compound, ran towards a place to hide, and she hid herself towards the window side to eavesdrop on everything that they are saying, everything that is going on, that she just wants to see everything. Then while she ran towards the window, Dotun was still trying to stop JC from coming inside while Zane was staring at the commotion that was going on towards the door. Then Jessie walked inside. As she walked inside, she was like, oh, really? So this is what you're up to. This is what you're up to. This is what you're doing right now. This is what you're doing here right now. I am going to ask you, Zane, who is this old hag? Who is this old hag? Who is this trump? Then she was like, Jesse, you are not meant. He was like, Jesse, you are not meant to be here. You need to leave this place. You need to leave this place right now. And she still asked him again. Since he didn't answer, Jesse gave him a slap on his cheek. And when he gave him the slap, she was like, I am going to ask you again, who is this trump? This old trump that is in this house with you, that is dining with you. While she was saying that, her PA was at the window side, trying to hear everything that they were saying. Then she brought out a phone to record. She opened the window and brought out her phone to record every bit of the scene that was going on in the apartment. Then Zane was like, Tracy, you need to go. Jesse, you need to go. You are not meant to be here at all. And I don't want to see you here. You need to go. And Jesse was like, I am not going anywhere. I am asking you a question. Who is this old hag? Who is this Trump? So you moved out of the house because of this old hag. And she was like, young lady, watch your mouth. Harriet was like, young lady, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch what you're saying. And Jesse went ahead to move closer to her and was like, so if I don't watch my mouth, what would you do? She moved closer to her and dropped her bag on the chair. And when she dropped her bag, she moved closer and was like, what are you doing with my man? What are you doing with my man, you old hag? What are you doing with my man? Eh? What are you doing with my man? Then she now said, you mean your boyfriend? He is not my boyfriend. I am his fiance. And he was like, fiance, or you are a girlfriend to him? And she was like, I am his fiance. I am his fiance, not a girlfriend. We are engaged. Then Harriet faced Zane and told Zane that, are you going to sit down and watch your psycho girlfriend insult me? Are you going to sit down and watch her insult me? Then Zane was like, you need to leave. Then she was like, I will insult you again. Over and over again, I will insult you. You are an old hag. Everybody knew that I and Zane were together. You are old hag. You are an old hag. And Harriet was like, if you utter one more word there, I will teach you a lesson of your life. And Jesse walked closer to her and said, so what would you do? Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. I myself, I will teach you a lesson of your life. And Harriet was like, if you continue, I'm going to crush you. I will crush you, young lady. Don't you have respect? Don't you have manners at all? Then Zane walked into the scene and told Jesse to leave and told Jesse to go. And Jesse was like, she's going nowhere. That if she does not leave, what is he going to do? What is he going to do? And Zane was like, if you don't leave, I am going to throw you out. And Jesse was like, try it if you can. I am not leaving and I'm not going anywhere. And Jesse faced Harriet and was like, learn to leave people's men alone. Learn to leave people's men alone. It is people like you that does not allow relationship to last. Leave my man alone. Leave my man alone. And Harriet was like, you call him your man. Why are you flaunting yourself and jumping up and down about a man that does not even want you anymore, a man that is tired of you, a man that does not want to have anything to do with you again, and you're just jumping up and down? And she was like, he is my man. I am his fiance. We are already engaged. Then while she was saying what she was saying, while Harriet said what she was saying, Zane looked at her in surprise that, what I told her, what I said is what she's spilling out right now. I wish I didn't say that. Well, but it's too late. It's already too late. She has already spilled it out. She has already spilled it out. Next time, you'll be careful. We need to be careful the kind of people we spill out things to, because you don't know where they will carry the information to. Because if she had not told Harriet, if he had not told Harriet anything about his relationship, Harriet will not spill it out like this. That is it. And she kept on talking that you better gather yourself and go find a life for yourself. He is not interested in you. He's out of the relationship already. I don't know why you're disturbing yourself over the relationship. And Jesse now asked Zane and was like, what is she talking about? Did you tell her what she's saying? Did you hear her? What is she talking about? Then Zane was like, Jesse should go home, that they would discuss and sort these things amicably. And Jesse was like, no, I am going nowhere. We're going to sort it out here. We're going to sort it out here. I am going nowhere until you tell me what it is, until you tell me what she meant by what she's saying. And he was like, yes, it's true what she said. I am tired. I am tired of the old relationship. I am tired of your nagging. I am tired of us fighting all the time. It's not working between us. And I need a time out. I need a time out. I am tired of this relationship. Let's just go our separate ways. And Harriet was busy making face for her. Let's go our separate ways. Then Jesse was like, are you telling me that you're breaking up with me, that you want to break the engagement? Hey, Zane, why would you do that? Hey, you want to break the engagement? Saying why? And Zayn was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am tired of everything. All these fake lies that we keep giving people on social media. I am tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being the perfect couple when we are not. When we are not, we are struggling in this relationship and I cannot continue. And at the same time, I can't force you. I can't force you at all. I need to start living for me. Now I need to start living for me. And she was like, you, Zane, you want to leave me. You want to break up the engagement. Zane, you want to let go of 5 years relationship. You want to let go of 5 years relationship because of this old her. And Zane was like, I am sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jesse. But we can't continue with this. We can't continue with this. And Jesse was like, but I love you. I love you. I love you. We can make this thing work. We can make it work. And saying, don't leave me. I am not ready to leave you and I will not leave you. You said we're going to build our life together. We're going to live together. So why all this? Why all this now? Why are you saying this now? Saying please. And Zayn was like, Chase, understand me. I can't force you to let go of your social media. I know it is what you love. I know it is what you want to do. But I cannot force you. I am tired of it. I am not interested in the social media stuff anymore. Try and understand me. Chess, please, you need to go. You need to leave. You need to leave. And Harriet was like, yes, baby girl, you heard him. You need to go. You need to get out of this place because he is out of your life. He is done with you. So go. Shoo. Carry your things and just leave. Just leave this place. Shoo, 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 shoo. Just shoo, 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 shoo. You need to leave. As she said that, Jessie carried her bag and she was about to leave. She pushed Zane and moved out of the way. Angrily, she was crying, she was bitter, and she just went towards the door and was just crying. And she went away. As she went away, Zane sat down, confused. He doesn't know what to do again. He doesn't even know what to say again. Then Harriet now uttered the statement that thank God that she's out already and that she's out of your life. At least you can have a breathing space now that she's out of your life. And all of a sudden, Zane told her to also leave. That she should leave as well. That he just want to be alone. And Harriet was like, huh? What did you say? And Zane was like, you heard me. Leave. Leave right now. He said that because he wants to be alone. He wants to be alone. He's confused. He doesn't even know what to do again. Because number one, he still loves his girlfriend. But the only thing there is the fights, the quarrel, how he's going to handle it, he doesn't know. And now that, okay, he has spilled it and told her that he's not interested in the relationship anymore, he felt heartbroken. He was broken. His heart was broken. His heart was broken, and that was why he said that she should leave, that he doesn't want anybody around him at the moment. And coupled with what she has done before, how she embarrassed his friend Dotun, also everything just muddled up. Can you imagine? And I'm sure our PA is still at the window recording everything, planning on how they will expose and put what she has recorded on social media. That is why it's always good to treat people right. Now, Harriet did this with the mind that, oh, if she put mouth in the issue and she chased Jesse away, that she's going to stay back and Zayn is going to fall back to her. But she never knew that Zayn was going to chase her away also. I don't know why women are the enemies of women. Why do we have to be ourselves enemy? Why can't we watch out for ourselves? This is really, really bad. And he told her to leave. He told her to leave. And that is just it. He's worried. He's downcasted. He's heartbroken. He didn't even know what to do. He doesn't know what to do again. He does not know how to go about it. And so, guys, please go to the comment section and comment. Tell us, advise Zayn on what to do concerning this situation that he is right now. And also tell us your opinion, your view. Let us hear your view about this episode. This episode 13. Let us hear about it. Let us hear about your own opinion also, and also learn from you. We are here to learn. We are here to learn from one another, and that is why we put this out. To hear your view, to hear your opinion. What advice do you have for Zayn? What advice do you have for Jessie? Would you advise Jessie to quit the social media right now? With all the contracts that she has, with all the fans and all that, what would you advise her to do? Or would you advise her to just turn on another path by either using the social media to encourage people, to advise people, to teach people? I believe that is what Zayn wants to do. Zayn doesn't want a social media where he will be showing himself and showing his private life and all that. All that he wants to do is he wants to make impact on the social media. And I believe, yes, you can use social media to make impact in the life of people. You can use social media to bless people, to transform people's life. It is not only for a couple charade or a paparazzi and all that. So let us also think about it and also give your comment. Thank you very much. God bless you. And if you've not liked our channel, please kindly do so by pressing the like button for us. If you've not subscribed to our channel, also do so by pressing the subscribe button, and also keep following us for more on this our series. Thank you.